Welcome back. Well, for many, Valentine's Day brings up images of chocolates, roses, and grand romantic gestures. A chance to enjoy a day set aside to remind others how much we love and care for them. However, for some, Valentine's Day can be lonely and full of stress and expectation. So joining us now to talk all about how to manage that is Dr. Janine Hubbard. So first of all, Dr. Janine, what are some helpful tools for an enjoyable, low-stress Valentine's Day?
I think you already identified it, that, you know what, that romantic fantasy world that exists in the movies does not exist in real life. And for most of us, it's, you know, a Tuesday afternoon and evening where we might be needing to spend half the day shoveling snow for all we know. So working on your expectations, you know, really taking a look at what is the real world. Everybody's got limited finances at the moment. So, you know, this is not something where you want to be looking at big expensive gestures, but also just talking to your partner about what is important to you. For some people, traditions or something like roses is really valuable and important. And for others, it's the, geez, you know what, I'd just be really happy if I came home and, again, the driveway was shoveled. Because it can be little gestures, or it can be just those little nudges of affection or some time spent together. It's talking to each other and really finding out what makes your partner feel loved and cared for and supported. And also remembering that that's not just on Valentine's Day.
Very good point. Just because there's a day set aside on the calendar doesn't mean we shouldn't tell our loved ones we love them every day. And that kind of brings me to a second point, because Valentine's Day isn't just for lovers. I mean, we've heard of Galentine's Day, for example, where a group of girlfriends may get together. So what advice do you have for all the single people out there who might want to mark the day?
Again, a lot of people choose to ignore or almost like do something the complete opposite. Some people choose at that point to really reach out and celebrate the non-romantic loved ones in their life. And that's a great excuse for a get-together and reaching out. Some people are, you know, it doesn't bother them at all. It's just another day. And I would say if you're someone for whom it is triggering and it's bringing up a lack of relationship, maybe use that as a kickstarter to say, you know what? Actually, maybe I am going to, you know, give another try at the online dating. I'm going to put myself out there or tell my friends I'm interested. If it helps to work as a catalyst for you, great, but don't feel any pressure.
That's a good point. No pressure. That's, I guess, a really big takeaway. And just to kind of sum it up, I suppose you touched on it earlier as well, that it's a good time to just reach out, maybe setting aside a day for someone we know who's struggling or who might be lonely or who may have just gone through a breakup or lost someone they love. Maybe it's a good time to reach out to them.
Oh, absolutely. And not being afraid to reach out to friends and sort of say, this one's, I'm feeling kind of hard. Can we plan something? Can we figure out an activity together? And I think the big message, and this is what we convey to our kids, and we need to remember it for ourselves, love is love. It comes in many forms and shapes and presentations. It's something we do need to celebrate every day of the year because we've talked really recently about how important those social connections are. So, and that also includes loving yourself and taking care of yourself and being kind to yourself.
Great, wise words. Thank you so very much, Dr. Janine, for once again joining us for Get Psyched. We'll see you next week and have a stress-free Valentine's Day.
You too.